Hello and welcome to class, my friends. I want today's class to feel like a celebration. I just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is a tiny number for YouTube, but a big achievement for me. Imagine 100 students in a yoga class. So I want you to be welcome here to celebrate your small wins with me, and we'll get right into it. It's a standing series, it builds an intensity, and it's going to be really fun, I hope. So let me know what you thought of the class when you've done it. And yeah, have fun, celebrate, expand your body, and let's go. Find your steady footing at the top of the mat, Samastitihi. Soft gaze as you lift your arms up above your head until your palms meet. Look up between your hands. Interlace every finger but the first. Reach up like it's the first stretch in the morning. And then over to the right in the standing half moon variation. Hips go to your left. Reaching towards the right, keeping your arm behind your earline. Breathe into center and switching side, leaning over to your left. Body in one straight line all the way from your toes up through your legs and hips to the tip of your finger. Breathe in, come into center. Arms float down, and we'll bend our knees for a chair pose. Look up, expand your body for this celebratory class. Hands meet at your chest, and we fold down over straight or straightish legs. Elongate your spine forward into halfway lift. Hands to chin, and pedal your knees here, bending and straightening out, wiggling hips to find all the points that's been stuck throughout the day. Move in whatever way feels good for you. Neck is neutral or looking to the horizon. Folding down, bending knees, and slowly rolling up to that steady stance again. Weight to your right foot as you point your left toe in front of you and then draw a big semicircle around to the back of the mat. Your left hand follows afterwards and you open up like a door into Warrior Two. Chest is lifted and palms are up. In this version, this happy flow where we feel joy and breathe in all the air that we can find. Straighten your leg as you tip back into reverse triangle. Again, feeling all that length from the tip of your toes to your fingertips. Arms switch position as you pivot on your back toes. Toes, hips, and chest point forward, and your right arm reaches towards the floor as your left one reaches over your ear line, over to your right. Stretching the other side of the body. Try to straighten that back leg to get all of the space in your body. Moving to the back of the mat, point that left toes out into Skandasana, half squat here. If you move your right leg a little bit further out, you can get maybe deeper into the pose, but you do you. Hands on or off the mat. And then move into the right legs for side angle. Right arm on your thigh. And just as we have this whole start of the class, find that long lines from toes to hands. Windmill your arms, pivot on your back foot, take a little step in so that you can draw that circle back to the front again with your left pointed toes. Lift the knee and wrap it around for eagle legs, maybe once or twice. Arms go up wide above you again to make space in that chest and feel that happy, joyful feeling we're looking for today. Deep breaths, release, take your knee into your chest. Step down, hands to your heart, Samastitihi. Deep inhale for chair pose. And then right toes in front of you, drawing that half circle on the floor to the back of the mat. Open that right arm like a door, warrior two. Find that grounding feeling from your mat so that you can lift your chest up. And then straighten through your front leg as you reach back for reverse triangle. Fill your lungs with air. And pivot on the back foot. Your body looks towards the front of the mat as your arm reaches over your head to the left, and your left arm is reaching towards the floor. Bending over into the right leg, into Skandasana half squat. Your version here. Feel the openness of the inner thighs and the length of your legs. Moving slowly, gently into side angle on your left leg. Reaching up above your earline. Gaze where you feel the most comfortable, forward, up, or down. Take a little step in so that we can draw on the floor and the mat with our right toes up into eagle with those open arms. Reach up and breathe. Lift that knee into your chest before you gather your hands at heart, Samastitihi again. Can you think of a small win that you had today? Maybe it was just starting your day, getting out of bed, doing yoga. That's a good win. Bend your knees, breathe in for chair pose, and then fold down. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Step one foot and then the other back to plank pose. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, and chin. Your version of cobra, maybe you make it a little seal where you put your hands in front of you. Move your shoulders, legs straight back to help the bend go through all the parts of your back. Slowly down. Push back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift that right leg straight up behind you. Bend it. Point the knee to the sky. And maybe you can lift your left arm and your hand grabs that foot behind you. Balance challenge. It's like a scorpion and you're balancing. Wobbling is where we learn new shapes. And step that right foot forward between your hands. Rise up for a high lunge. Length through your back leg. Open hearts. Sip on air before we frame our foot with our hands. Back into downward facing dog. Other side. Lift your left leg straight up behind you. Bend at the knee, open the hip. Foot close to the glute, so you might grab it with your right hand for a little scorpion version. Your standing foot, the one that's on the mat, might need to angle in so the inside helps you balance. Slowly release and step the left foot to the front of the mat. Rising up. High lunge. Feel the expanse. And then frame your foot with your hands. Optional Vinyasa Chaturanga. Your back bend. And we'll meet in down dog. When you're ready, step out or walk forward into halfway lift. Breathe out, fold, and roll up to stand. And a tiny little back bend. Anjali Mudra, hands at your hearts. Take a breath. Lift that left knee into your chest. And this time we'll trace a circle with the bent leg. So open up that hip and let it float back behind you. Arms can follow. Upper body leaning forward. And then step out into Warrior Two. Make room for breath. Tipping backwards this time, keeping the front leg bent so it's a peaceful warrior. I love to put my hand behind my head. And that's an option to make more space in the lung. Pivot on the back foot. This time setting the back knee down, leaning over to the right. Again, the right hand reaches towards the floor, touching or not. You reach over with a straight, long left arm. Coming up to center. Moving into Skandasana at the back of the mat. Left leg is bent. And we'll get ready for a kind of a half arm balance. So 90 degrees arms. And you lift, if you want to, that left knee onto the shelf of your arm. And just lift the toes. The right foot is still on the ground. Just for a second. A funky version. And then over to side angle on your right. Your body might be ready to go a little deeper now, so your hand can touch the mat. Rolling down. Getting to the front as we did to the back, so that semicircle with that bent knee to the front, it's lifting up to the front, crossing over, eagle legs, arms up wide above you, open heart, open chest, and then we meet standing, Anjali Mudra. Hands at heart. Right knee bends to the chest. Open up that hip. Keep the knee high as you point it back, leaning forward to get the weight even. And then step back at the last second. Warrior Two. Maybe you need to adjust the distance between your feet. And we celebrate, so maybe you look up, maybe you look forward, tipping backwards, peaceful warrior. Maybe that little win that we were talking about today was a time when you stood up for someone who needed it. Pivot to the front, setting that back knee down. Leaning over to your right. A block under your left hand can help to get the floor closer. Or maybe you put that arm on your front knee. So much happens every day in our lives and in the world. So let's try to celebrate every little small thing that we're happy about. Pivot and move into Skandasana to the back of the mat. Right leg bent. Feel those inner thighs strengthening and lengthening. And again, if you want to take that funky kind of half crow version, bend your arms and get that right knee up on the shelf for a second. And then like a wave into side angle on your left. Try things out with the elevation of your hips. How do you get the most length through your body? Still feeling strong in the standing leg. Little step in so that you can balance on your left leg, getting that right bent knee to the front, crossing over, maybe lady legs, or also ankle, so eagle legs. Arms up, lifting the knee to the chest for a breath, and we'll meet standing. Grounding down through your feet to find length through your crown. Lift the left foot. Maybe you grab yogi toe hold for a second straight out. Release the foot and draw that big half circle with a straight leg this time. Back, but don't set it down. Maybe you reach the left hand behind and grab your foot. Balancing again here. It's a half Shavasana Nataraj dancer hybrid. And then slowly set that foot to the back of the mat, reaching up for warrior one to feel the big expanse again. And then we bend over a straight front leg, sucking that hip into the joint, three-legged dog. Set your elbows down and work on your split, or maybe just a few jumps into a quick little forearm stand if you wished for fun. And then optional vinyasa. Meet in down dog. Look forward. Step or jump to the front, halfway lift, elongate the spine, folding and rolling up. Take a breath, gather yourself, and then get ready for the second side. Maybe yogi toe hold, straight out, right leg, and then release it with a straight leg out to the side, drop big half circle, and then you might reach your foot or work towards reaching it. Dancer or half moon hybrid. Release your foot gently, set it down into warrior one. Arms reach up towards the sky. And then fold over a straight front leg. Maybe your weight is on your fingertips so that you can get that left straight leg up behind you into three-legged dog. And then we'll work on inversion. Maybe you hop into forearm stand again, or you do a headstand with some leg variations. If you are not in the mood for an inversion today, just move around in down dog, totally while out in whatever way feels good and happy and joyful. And then we'll meet sitting on our heels. Take a breath. With your heart rate down before our last push. Soften your gaze or close your eyes and just take a couple of seconds here. Moving into downward facing dog, getting ready for our last sequence of the class. Right leg up behind you, bend at the knee, maybe set the left forearm down, look over the shoulder, and then step halfway up your mat into a pyramid. Fold over that front leg, working into those hamstrings. We will get into an arm balance. If you do not want to try Thittibasana Firefly today, you could work on crow or your forward fold. Otherwise, really scrunch in between the legs, bending into your arms, putting them down, your hands wide outside of your feet. And the best cue I have here that made me get this pose is to keep the arms wide, the elbows out, and bend more forward than you want to. And maybe you straighten out those legs. Gracefully or not, sit your bum down and just fold over in a wide-legged stance. Just relax here. The Firefly or Thittibasana is quite advanced, and you just need to try it many times and find your version of it if that's something you want to do. And if you just got one straight leg, or you got lift off for 1 second, or you did something else, that is a win for today, and that's what we're celebrating, all the little wins. We'll meet back in down dog and we'll do the other side. So left leg up behind you, bend it, maybe set the right elbow down for a second just to feel everything we can in the body today. And then into pyramid with the left leg in front, folding over. Adjust on the mat. And we'll try again for Thittibasana. Again, you can rest if you just tapped out or if you want to do crow. Otherwise, remember those hands wider than your feet. Push your knees into your shoulders. Bend into your arms. And it's a lot of quad strength straightening those legs. So maybe you do one at a time or just work on it. I almost got my legs straight and then I'm just over it. Okay, sit down, breathe. Soles of your feet meet a good bit in front of you into a diamond shape. And just drape over the feet. Let go of controlling your breathing. And then breathe in, come up to sitting. Move to the middle of your mat and roll down onto your back. And we made it, Savasana. This practice was all about celebrating, feeling joyful, opening up. So maybe you take up a lot of space in your Savasana today, legs and arms wide, or you do a version that feels good for you. Thank you so much for joining me in class today to celebrate our little wins. And I would love to hear what you thought about. What win did you celebrate today? Let me know in the comments. And take this energy with you today so that we can be better people for ourselves, for every other being. Just show up in the world and make a little tiny difference for the better for everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. Om Shanti. I'll see you next time. Bye.